Imagine 1,000 years shrouded in darkness, a long slumber of the human spirit. This was the European Middle Ages, a time often perceived as stagnant, dominated by religion and feudalism. Yet even in the darkest nights, a few flickering embers of knowledge survived, kept alive in monasteries and scattered libraries. Then a new dawn approached. From the depths of the Middle Ages, a spark ignited in the heart of Italy. This spark was the Renaissance, a word meaning rebirth, and rebirth it was, in every sense. The Renaissance marked a decisive break from the medieval world. It was more than just a revival, it was a revolution, a vibrant explosion of creativity and intellectual curiosity. Artists, thinkers and innovators began to question old dogmas, to explore new ideas, and to celebrate the beauty and potential of humanity. In doing so, they set in motion a chain reaction that would forever change the course of human history. This was a time when humanity dared to rediscover its own power. It was a time when the seeds of modern science, art and democracy were sown, a time that continues to resonate in our world today. At the heart of this cultural earthquake lay Florence, a city shimmering on the banks of the Arno River. Florence was more than just a city, it was a crucible of ideas, a magnet for artists, scholars and patrons of the arts. Here in the bustling workshops and vibrant piazzas, the Renaissance found its most fertile ground. The Medici family, wealthy bankers and rulers of Florence, played a pivotal role in this cultural revolution. They were patrons of the arts on a grand scale, commissioning countless works of art and architecture and supporting the brightest minds of the age. The Florentines looked back to the ancient Greeks and Romans for inspiration. They unearthed forgotten texts, studied classical art and architecture, and embraced the humanist philosophy that celebrated human reason and potential. This fascination with antiquity infused their own work with a new sense of energy and purpose. Florence became a beacon of artistic and intellectual innovation. It was here that the Renaissance blossomed, and from here its influence spread like wildfire across Europe. The Renaissance was a time of extraordinary individuals, polymaths who excelled in multiple disciplines. Leonardo da Vinci, perhaps the most iconic figure of the era, embodied this spirit of boundless curiosity. Painter, sculptor, inventor, scientist, engineer, architect, anatomist, geologist, cartographer, botanist, and writer. Da Vinci's genius knew no bounds. His notebooks are filled with sketches and observations that are both beautiful and breathtakingly ahead of their time. From the enigmatic smile of the Mona Lisa to the anatomical precision of his drawings, Da Vinci's work continues to captivate and inspire us centuries later. Michelangelo, another towering figure of the Renaissance, left an indelible mark on the world with his awe-inspiring sculptures and frescoes. His David, a colossal marble statue of the biblical hero, embodies the Renaissance ideal of human physical perfection. And his frescoes on the ceiling of the Sistine Chapel in Rome, depicting scenes from the Book of Genesis, are a testament to his artistic genius and spiritual depth. Raphael, a master of grace and harmony, completed the trio of high Renaissance giants. His frescoes in the Vatican Palace, including the School of Athens, celebrate the classical tradition and the pursuit of knowledge that defined the Renaissance. One invention above all others would propel the Renaissance into high gear: Johannes Gutenberg's printing press. Before Gutenberg, books were rare and precious objects, copied by hand in monasteries. With the printing press, knowledge could be disseminated on an unprecedented scale. Books became cheaper and more widely available, opening up the world of learning to a much broader audience. The printing press revolutionized communication and education. It allowed scholars to share their ideas more easily, leading to a rapid acceleration in the pace of scientific discovery. It also played a crucial role in the spread of new religious ideas during the Reformation. The printed word became a powerful force for change, challenging old ways of thinking and inspiring new ones. The printing press democratized knowledge, breaking down the barriers that had long separated the learned elite from the rest of society. It was a pivotal moment in human history, paving the way for the modern information age.